Well, hello everyone. Don Garman here again from Mirador Capital Partners. Here we are, May of 2025. One of the uh, side effects of doing these on a monthly basis is you realize how quick a month goes by. And we have had a wild month. Obviously, the April 2nd Liberation Day tariff terror that immediately followed the announcements and the couple weeks of brutal, white knuckle, savage market activity that gave way to a snapback of the emergency panic, quasi, few day panic in markets. Recovered some of that damage, not all of it to be sure. The market's still quite a ways off from their prior highs, but it does give us a little bit of comfort that we didn't go white knife or hot knife straight down from there and continue. That would have been even more unpleasant. But it does remind us that we are in challenge times. And I say this because this is how it's being felt by many of you. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is a more challenging period than the '08 global financial crisis period. And I think it's a combination of factors, but I think a lot of it is the chaos of the policy and the decisions that get quickly undone and unwound. And this is not the way that we many of us believe our country should be run and can be run best. This isn't the way I would uh, run or want to run my own family. This is a type of chaos that doesn't breed confidence and undermines credibility. So I have my own personal concerns about how long this lasts. But over the weekend, Warren Buffett did his, I think, perhaps final um, Q&A in front of the pilgrimage of people that come to Nebraska to see him teach and share his lessons learned on a spectacular 60 something year career that has made countless people and charities richer because of his efforts. He made the point, which I will reiterate, that the best asset that we can own through these turbulent and trying times are the best businesses in America, which happen to be largely the best businesses on the planet. Our system has produced a system where we have created great business models and great companies, and they sell products all over the world. And, despite this mythology around leveling the playing field and pretending like small African countries need to buy as much from us as we sell to them, which is a laughable prospect. We will get through it, and our companies will adapt and adjust. And as I've alluded to, I speak to a lot of people who run these businesses, and they are prepared to compete and win in the world that is ahead. There will be many more twists and turns and curveballs, and own goals is the current term of the day, where you score a goal on yourself, which when we're in the process of putting a lot of our own small businesses under extreme duress because of the supply chains that have been, established over the last 40 years and the way we have imported goods. I would agree, cheap goods from China. This is going to be a shock to the system, and a lot of people are going to take it really hard, particularly the less capitalized people and companies. But those are not the companies that we own, and those are not the companies that are going to influence our own financial future. So I would encourage, to the extent that we all can, to, chew on the leather and get through this period however is best for you. That's what we're trying to do as well. Obviously, a little bit of sleepless, restless nights here from April 2nd to get to here. But I think the half-life of the chaos is indeed wearing off. I'm getting less, frantic reach outs. So I don't really have anything more to add. Oddly, earnings estimates are actually starting to bottom out and certainly level off. I don't know how long that'll last, because what a lot of the conference calls have said is uh, we are fine for what has happened. We're unsure about what the future will hold for us if this all continues. And no one knows if it will or if it won't, or if it's a tactic, or if it's really a policy. And so, if it's really a policy, then I think we have a lot more pain ahead, and we will be adjusting accordingly. Two other things I will note for this video, which I'll keep kind of short. A deep, heartfelt thank you for you referring your friends to us. The people who watch this video are our best clients. You are the people who we would love to clone. You are the people who make our jobs enjoyable to whatever extent we can enjoy these crazy markets. But serving you is always enjoyable. And so to the extent that you've shared our story with your friends and family, we appreciate it. We're coming up on our 12th year, if you can believe it, as a firm. And we couldn't be more proud of how the team has grown and the skills have built. And we are certainly in a better position than we've ever been to serve your needs and the needs of your friends and loved ones. So thank you for the referrals that you've sent our way. The last piece I will end on is hearkening back to a few videos ago, and it has to do with rental real estate, which many of you own. And so what we have discussed, but not in depth on this video, we have done it elsewhere, and already this week we have had two instances of this where long-held rental real estate for multiple different families is no longer working and meeting their needs. Either the costs have risen to manage it, or the desire to continue to manage it isn't what it once was. And so we're able to use a code section of the tax code, a 1031 exchange, to help, in both cases, double the amount of income that they're receiving and get them out of the daily management of these assets, which is it's not an easy job managing. You're either paying somebody to do it, or you're doing it yourself, or somebody's doing it. And it's not easy to keep these tenants paying and keep all the appliances functioning and all the different things that need to happen to keep the rents coming in. So if you find yourself in a situation where these projects or these things that you own no longer are meeting your needs, please reach out. We are fully scaled to handle this, and we are in the process of doing multiple of these for multiple clients. And where we can clearly improve across multiple dimensions, people have been really happy. So if you find yourself wondering if this is for you, please reach out and we'll be happy to take a look. So on that note, May, here we go. Bring it on. And we will check in again in May if conditions warrant. But if not, we will talk to you in June. Hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful spring day. And I think the next time we talk, it will officially be summer, oddly. So anyway, thank you, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.